Wow. Oh, man. This is Crime of Passion. To say, this is turning out to be one of the best things I've heard in a long time, and I say that almost every time it's a record on
for the likes of you, never lose a moment to delude your praise.
I am a fan. I am absolutely a fan.
From the kiss you'd say, thus I am the one you made. So many years into the shade, everlasting is the flame. Crime of passion, who's to blame? Over my restless soul, my heart and bones, defenseless those that I crave. For the devil that you know, better than the one you know. If that's all my heart can take, a running state, my God-forsaken life. I've been lone and hunted from the fateful day. You had me in your grip and I would lose my wits, but as it come what may, I am rejuvenated. I wear young men's face. I can materializing in so many ways, like in that dream of many nights. All becomes real in just one fight. So I turn and go my way, like they yearn for me to stay. A trickle of blood remains, my mark and stains congeal and crumble away. And the devil that you know, better than the one you adore. If that's all my heart can take, a running state, my God-forsaken life. I built my world around you. I've been no letdown to you. Never a tool of your misfortune. I've laid down all my cards before you. I'm calling you who hold dominion over my heart and my submission. My energy is fading, fading. All that I feel, take control. All that I everlasting is the flame. Crime of passion, who's to blame? Out of the woods you came to take me home. Take me home. And the
good. Really dense, but in a lush, and there's orchestral, symphonic, huge sounding. Wow. What I'm liking about this, I mean, I'm liking so much about it, but one of the things that really strikes me about it is how accessible this is, how easy it is to listen to. It's you're going to want to listen to over and over and over again, well, for me anyway. But on a first listening to it, it's all just making sense. Nice bit of little bass work there. There's another band which I've listened to a little bit on the channel, which is IQ, and they employ these really modern synth sounds, which Nad is using on here as well.
Maybe I'm wrong. Once in my youth.
This is called A French Kiss in an Italian Cafe.
Yes, this is the place. Counters still here. Light on the floor. Grey atmosphere. It's all coming back. Back to the now. A stranger came into the room. Those eyes caught fire to a bittersweet tune. A moment's touch. I know it crossed two lips that kissed in an Italian cafe. So it was.
It's just such quality. Absolutely dripping with quality.
I wanna hold you. So frozen in time, echoes of lust that simmer inside. No one will know, no one is here. Where have they gone?
There is such confidence and competence in this record. Really sure-footed. Unapologetically progressive, you know, in the old school way.
A stranger came into the room. Those eyes caught fire to bittersweet tune. A moment's touch. I know it crossed
worry, Ken. There's a saxophone. I don't mind a saxophone at all. It didn't hang around for long. I have to say, another observation I'm making about this record is that a lot of prog bands, artists, records, by definition, have so many time changes and shifts between different sections of the song, just almost as a sake of doing it, because, you know, we have to tick that on a to-do list on our proggy tick list thing for each song. And I'm really glad that this is not happening on here. I mean, we've got lots of sections, but it all flows really naturally, and there's no sort of jarring stopping between different bits. Oh, sorry, Nad, talking over you. This is The Bride Said No. See, there's a change from one part to another, but it's not sudden, not abrupt.
Anyway, to freaking win for me, the bride said no. And anyway, to freaking win for me. If only my blood just hadn't bled for you, and no other rose will send me life. It's over now, the waiting game. It's so fine and all the same.
I just can't get over the quality of this. How good it is on every level.
This crazy game. Love might seem vindictive, ruthless like Keynes. I had a hunch it all come back to me. I would love to walk that out again. I would love to walk that out again.
Lots of space as well. Oh.
Your minds travel lightweight, but when you chill your boots, break out from the stalemate.
So the bride said no.
Anyway, you too freaking whip for me. The bride said no. No. Anyway, you too freaking whip for me. The bride said. Oh no, no go, not me. I'm not so there, no more gusto. You call me at night from some busy street. You're rude yet contrite. That's it for me. Oh, you want to break free. Please come back. Oh no, no go, not me. I'm not so there, no more gusto. I've thrown out the white. You dream up a sight where people live lives like they need to get real. The money is fine. Yeah, the money was fine. Oh no, I'm too old, I'm too vain, I'm too slow. I'm out, you're in, you go. You go, girl.
Loving the bass underneath the guitar there. Really interesting. Oh my god.
We call off the fight and leave it for now. 'Cause to the wind, marital intercession, death to it all as it follows my footsteps, leaving me cold. You march through the aisle with a white crown askew. It's over now, the waiting game.
Very subtle.
And the bride said,
No.
Wow. Spectacular. Absolutely incredible. Wow. I mean, just astonishing from start to finish. And what a. Again, and have kind of heard of Nad Sylvan. I've seen his picture on magazines, namely Prog. But, you know, where has he been? Why have I not heard this music? This is just insanely good. As I mentioned, I think maybe more than once, the confidence and competence on display in here is just, it's almost like a sort of a declaration of how good musicians can be, and they've got a plan. They know what they're doing. They're practiced and they know everything is recorded. Oh man, it's good. Really, really good. This was a request from Malcolm Daniel. There you go. See if you can focus on that. That's the cover. The bride said no. Nad Sylvan. I mean, I had no idea. I was going to be listening to something of this magnitude and quality. I mean, it's just, I'm probably overstating it, and you're probably thinking, what is he talking about? But you know, sometimes a piece of music will strike you in a way that you can't explain. Or rather, not a piece of music, maybe a piece of music, but a record. And this has done that. This has done that in spades. And it's just, as I keep saying, the quality and the professionalism. I mean, people talk about bands and musicians who sort of gather together and it's soulless, or it's really just a demonstration of is it like a pissing contest, isn't it? Who can sort of piss higher up the wall? But here is everything is so musical and so performing for the song rather than as being showy offy. And you know, every single person playing on here is of a caliber where they have earned the right to show off, you know, because they are that good. But nobody is. There's also, I kind of said this as well, an accessibility to this music that you don't necessarily find in a lot of progressive rock. It was very easy to listen to. It wasn't overly challenging, so there's nothing sort of really off-putting about it. And not that I find there is, but a lot of people do find this sort of music quite off-putting because of the sudden changes, the tempo changes, the time changes, the key changes when you're least expecting it. All those sort of things. There's none of that in here. Not done in a jarring way. There is a lot of change and fluidity through the songs, but it's done in such a carefully managed way that it's almost unnoticed. You're sort of moving from one part into another, and it just feels natural. It feels like flow. It's just beautifully flowing along. And there's also a tendency for a lot of prog bands to make music and albums and songs that are long for the sake of being long. So you feel like quite often, there's a bit of padding in there. It feels a bit fat, and it doesn't need to be. Well, I didn't really feel that at all about this. There was no area on here where I think they probably could have cut it out, because it kind of, nothing felt like it was just washy woolliness. You know, I don't really know what I mean by that. There's some music where the song itself is really good, but it just gets a bit woolly because there's just too much padding in there. And I didn't feel that at all on here. And I'm not going to point fingers and say who I'm thinking of, but there are bands that do that. This is not guilty of that at all, and I commend them. A real talent, and I'm absolutely going to be listening to more of this. I'm within the course of an hour of listening to this CD, a fan. I absolutely am. I absolutely love this, really do, and I hope you did too. I will see you on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. And until then, this is Jim, over and out.